Hello and good evening, everyone. We are back in Spare Room Studio tonight to bring you the third installment of our Shaman of Yin Oasis playthrough of Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom. Glad you're with me here tonight. Very happy to welcome those of you from the Emperor Facebook page. Glad to have you along. Hopefully have some fun and help me out a little bit as we round out the campaign tonight. Hopefully, again, there might be a part 4 if I don't finish off the campaign tonight, so we'll give it a shot here. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and queue up the game. There might be some flashing on your side. Totally normal. It's just Emperor doesn't like to play nicely with my version of Windows 10. So give me one moment here and we'll fire it up. There's a lot of flashing on my end. Getting there. There we go. Took a little bit longer than usual for it to pop up, but nevertheless, here we go. Alright, single player campaign. Load our saved mission, Shaman of the Oasis. Let's head on over to the city. Before we get too far into it, let's go over what we need to do for today. Alright, so we need 3,000 people in a luxurious apartment or better. We've got 2,500 that qualify. We need 100 people in a heavenly compound or better. We've got 75. We need a treasury of 200,000 strings of cash. We have 68,000. So, a little bit of money we gotta make. Next, we need to complete the Splendid Temple, which we have, the Grand Pagoda, which we've already done, and we must finish the Grand Temple Complex. Okay. First things first. That sound is good there. Not too bad. Alright. Oh, Happy New Year. Let's see where we are on the Grand Temple Complex. We need laborers. Right. We need a lot of workers. 214. Got space for 309. In a bit of a population slump. Let's see what's going on. Acupuncturist access. Well, you got one right there. He should be coming by. Hopefully soonish. Improve the appeal there, hopefully. Alright, let's see. There's some pretty nice houses around here. We're out of food, so we're buying some more. Oh, this neighborhood's coming along nicely. Looks like we need water, but there's the water guy. Bland food. Insufficient quality. That would be a problem. Need to get some food over there. Alright, let's see. Looks like we might need to import some food.
Is fit to be a
I will buy some game meat. But we're maxed out on stone there. Monkey King walking around. Send him back. Actually, get rid of some of that stone. Make some space in our warehouse. Actually, that just made space in the warehouse, not even in the trading station. Got a little ways to go there. Buying from the mill there. The issue seems to be... Oh, Sun Tzu Su, alright.
You should permit me to bless a poet who can train our troops faster.
Would love to have all these forts open. The problem is they just don't have the workforce. Well, one of the things that we can do is we can go about building some additional farmhouses. Just trying to find a good spot. We're kind of running out of green grass to build on because I don't want to lose all my trees. It seems like the only thing getting down here is fish. Which, actually, that is something we could potentially go for. It just pains me to chop down some of the trees. Bland food. Well, we got a little bit of food up there, it looks like, maybe. Something to buy. It seemed like we're just getting the food shipments out there. I appreciate the enthusiasm. We have plenty of salt, that's for sure. That wall over. Alright. Let's see. You had any other houses in there? Yeah, there we go. Had one in there. Too distant. I gotta cut back on the military a bit. Alright. They're out on what would be vulture patrol, making sure that the vultures don't kill my deliverymen. Got an excess of clay going on here. Clear out some clay. We still need a lot of workers. Foreign emissary arrives. An alliance, sure. These friends. Yeah, let's take a look at the wages here. Tim brings up a good point. Right now, my wages are at very high. I definitely have housing vacancies. Problem is, we're just not filling folks up quite as fast as we wanted to. Tax rate is at low. I've got one last buffer there that I can do, which is move that to very low. Might take me a little bit more to get to my trade agreement there by getting all my 200,000 strings of cash, but we need workers. Alright, fish is coming in. Alright, we've got food coming around. Awesome. That's true. We could turn off some of the stone mine. Although, based on what I've got the most of right now, it looks like clay. Happy New Year. We can do that. So let's take a look and see some industries that maybe we could cut back on a bit. Stone is definitely just an export. Certainly cut back on that if we need to. Salt mines, stoneworks. Let's see, how many salt mines? Yeah, salt mines could probably get turned off a bit. We'll shut down about half of them there. We've got a little bit left in reserve, so should be good there for a bit. And now we're just waiting for the peddler to stop by. At least hygiene is good. Got 25 there. We get 25 there. 25 there. Now we just need more people to move in. We've got enough heavenly compounds. Wait for that population to spike back up again. Should probably turn this carpenter guild off. Let's at least get one laborer's camp rolling. That way we can make some progress. It's going to take a while. Get the dirt started. Shut down a couple of these clay pits. We've got plenty of clay that we can work through. In fact, we've got deliverymen there stuck with carved jade. Anyone else want to buy some jade? Apparently not. Let's see, are we manning the walls? Nope. Walls are not manned. And that would put me over by another couple hundred if I did that. Let's continue to move some of that clay out of there. We've got plenty of stone. Look, well, we got plenty of stone. We'll turn those off, and that way we can hopefully work through some of that. 192, there we go, when we shut down the stone industry. I mean, look at this. This is a whole warehouse full of stone. Looks like we are... plenty of silk, too. Alright, well, it seems like we're making a little bit of a jump there in population. Alright, we need more dirt, more laborers. 116. Our population's coming back. Try to make sure we keep everybody happy. Hey, there we go. Winnie Phoenix has followed. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. We can give gift of clay there. Ying, what can we give here? Rice, wood, steel. Let's see. Well, we can't do anything, so we'll just give cash. Do we need anything that they produce? Wood? We could sell them. Nice to help bolster our economy a bit. Yep, that would be a good thing. We do need to. Let me see. Do we have trade? Oh, that we do need trade. I think we have. We've got trade. Good there. We also have trade there. So, yep, we need both of those. Alright. Alright, trade requests are out. The emissaries will be heading out very shortly. Cut down on some of the warehouse rooms, too. I once did a challenge where I tried to only have one warehouse for a city. Maybe not this big, but fairly large. It's really tough. And it's almost impossible if someone asks you for goods or if you have to pay tribute to one of the ancestral or any of the other religious deities. Let's move some of the silk. There we go. Clear some of that up. Grab an appetizing food, good. Got the Monkey King is back. 71 workers needed, we're getting there. Need access to a herbalist. We don't have one in the area, do we? Alright, we need to do a little bit of the beautification here. Ceramics. Well, thankfully we sell that. The peddler should be by shortly. Population's on the rise, that's good. Alright, perfect. We've got trade going and with Ying. Awesome. One more town to peddle our wares with. We'll sell wood. And we'll sell steel too if we have it. Way we can start really cranking up the economy here. What I am a little worried about is how much hemp do we have in reserve? Oh, we got a little bit. Next begins in April, we're in December. Oh, okay, so we're just kind of near the end of that cycle. Actually, for some areas here, like this Carpenter Guild logging shed, really aren't any trees anywhere near there anymore since I've kind of expanded a bit. Clear that space, we can put something else there later. Crossbowmen on Vulture Patrol. Looks like he lost one. The Vulture may have eaten one. Yep. Looks like that's right where the Vulture spawns, so be careful about that. Alright, look at the nice new housing development we've got. Right. Ooh, how about some special gifts? Bean curd and a vulture. Alright. I think I already had a vulture in there, but okay. Now we are just going to sell some steel. Awesome. "66 workers needed. How are we doing on the monument? More dirt, more laborers. Get one more camp open. I will let them work away on that.
The energy flow along the city's meridian is excellent.
This is becoming an issue. Not getting enough food. Now let's see. Can't buy any food from them. Can't buy any bean curd because we're importing or exporting everything. Stop selling hemp. There we go, make some room for bean curd. That way we can actually get some extra food out there. Sell some ceramics, sell some clay. Clear some of that out of our storage. Actually, clay has actually dropped quite a bit. Going through that pretty quickly. Open up some of our clay pits. Stone, however, we've got plenty of. Alright, monument's doing well. Almost to our 100 in the Heavenly Compound, which is nice.
Stop! Remember, you must be the Emperor. Be the Emperor. Try to get that.
Yeah, the food thing is becoming a problem, though. There we go. We've got wheat coming in. Perfect. Employees needed. That means we're almost at equilibrium. We need 2 more people. Should have a good harvest then if we were at full employment. Only 5 people needed. Got a good hemp harvest. Got a bumper crop coming in. Alright. Let's take a look at the aesthetics here. Yeah, not exactly appealing on that side. Inspector Tower. acrobat. Well, we just need to have one of the... one of these announcers to come by.
Go! See the performance in the market square.
Oh, we're full up on weapons, which is good. Anyone actually buy the weapons from us, though? Import. Oh yeah, we can sell weapons. Let's get those out of here. Could make a couple bucks on that. 80,000. Our treasury's slowly growing. Alright, and our neighborhood's looking pretty nice here. Generating some good tax income. Who's not getting taxed? 86% of the population is visited by a tax official. That's always good.
Behold a Kindle and adds no knowledge is fit to be a teacher.
My guess is that people are not really thrilled to be living next to that guy in the hut. Appeal. Ancestral Shrine. Got one there that's pretty close by. Not a fan of dragons. No? How about dogs? Really? Lions. Alright, let's try pavilions. There we go. Give that a go. They're growing up. Population's coming back, which is awesome. We've even got unemployment. How about that? Now we just need carpenters. Get a carpenter guild going. Alright, carpenters are on the scene. Interesting that when I put this gate in, that's the one that everyone wants to go in. Okay. I mean, you could just go straight, but... Hey, it's your choice. Happy New Year, sure. We're at 80,000 strings of cash and climbing. We've got our 100 people in a heavenly compound or better. We just got to get another 100 people in a luxurious apartment. And then we just need to finish that grand temple complex and be all set. Even got a little bit of unemployment going on. Got a resurgence of food, which is good. Plenty of salt. We're dipping a little bit into the reserves, but not too bad. Let's train that last crossbowman. Get that going. We apparently are out of lacquer. Uh-oh. Well, this isn't good. Houses just fell down. those back up. Where are we getting our lacquer from? There we go, getting some lacquer to come out. Oh yeah, that's true. We could turn off the labor camps here. And we only need one carpenter, so we can turn this one off. Gets us back to equilibrium. Lost our fancy housing. We just need a couple more extra occupants, it looks like. Could build something up there, but I need water. There's no way I'm building water on all that just plain dirt. Carpenter's on his way.
Off the chops wood, we use it for so many things.
Alright guys, we need some lumber. There we go, 400 wood inbound. Get some, actually we've got salt built up. We need to turn the salt mines on. How are we doing? We're finally clearing out a lot of the stone, which is nice. Does anyone buy lacquerware? Oh yeah, we do have a spot to sell lacquerware. Right now we're doing pretty good though. Got our fancy houses back. Wait a minute. This looks like an ornate apartment. Seems like a bit of a glitch. Lots of industry going. Seems like we've got a bumper crop of hemp. We'll sell some. I just don't want to create the great hemp shortage.
Confucius
Uh-oh, there's that vulture again. What is the taxation rate set at? Right now, we're at very low. There we go. Crossbowmen are on point. Taxation set at very low. We've got wages set at very high. But we're attracting all the people we can. Need some more wood and carpenters. Well, he's on the job. Get another carpenter out there. What does the world think of me here? Respectful, cooperative, sympathetic, apathetic. Alright. Let's... Oh, not salt. How about wood? No, we can't give wood. Give some cash. Set it to very high or outrageous. Treasure won't go fast enough at very low. Aw, the vulture's killing people. Guys, we got reports of a rogue vulture in the area. I say, treasury's growing. We're almost at 90,000. We need some crossbowmen in the area. Vultures are eating my delivery men. Alright.
You're okay. Try it again. Concentrate.
Bring it back up to normal and see if it's going to negatively impact my workforce. Nope, actually we've got lots of unemployment. Perfect. And the towers, there we go. Cut that down. Having a bit of a nice population boom there. Alright. Alright, we can increase taxes there. Set to very high, or outrageous. Alright, there is a couple things I do want to do, though, just in case. We're going to have some of our troops cover the administrative buildings, just in case we start irking people. How are we doing on the vulture scenario here? Taking care of the rogue vulture. Send those guys home. Alright, let's pay some homage here. Now no unrest, which is good. One of the things that I like to do, especially with the palaces, is only have it have one access point, just in case you get bandits. That way you can put your military troops at the choke point and stop the bandits in their tracks. Or at least try to. How are we doing in the temple here? More wood, more carpenters. He's going to the steel furnace. Anyone coming? There we go. Got the walls, man, just in case.
I see no enemy, but the Tao Te Ching says dangerous race.
2 workers needed, that's not too bad. 5 workers, not terrible. Alright, we're growing the old treasury. We're almost halfway to our dollar goal, or rather I should say strings of cash. Another way we could get some money is if we flexed our military muscle a bit. We've got the biggest sticks around. We could go after one of our fellow city-states there and attempt to get some dollars out of them. We've solved the food problem, it looks like. Mills are bustling with lots of extra food.
Living in the city is close to nirvana.
Alright, we've got our 3,000 people, we have our 100 people in the Heavenly Compound, and the Treasury of 200. And the Grand Temple Complex are the only thing that's standing our way. So, let's redouble our efforts there and see if we can close out the campaign. And one of the things that we could do is conquer one of our rivals here. So who isn't particularly happy with us? Ying isn't, but they've kind of got more sticks than we do. Chang'an. Train a spy and sabotage their military. See if we can knock them down a couple pegs and then go invade them.
It's a dangerous business, this espionage. But someone has to do it.
Send off a spy. Come back a little later, we might need you there. Alright, let's clear up some warehouse space. Clear out some hemp. No unrest in the city, which is good. I think we can send the troops home. People aren't too upset about paying outrageous taxes. Need any workers, and we've finally sold almost all of the stone. Open up some opportunities for labor here. Still have room for plenty more employees. Or citizens, I should say, not employees. Although we have a distinct lack of lacquerware. Or lack of lacquer, I should say.
Confucius says, he who keeps the old akimbo and adds new knowledge is fit to
Spies on their way. Where's that lumber order, guys? Come on. The warehouse? Why don't we go to the temple? Now we are selling some weapons, which is good. Alright, we're halfway to our treasury goal. Actually, let's see, is there a spy there yet? Yep. Successfully sabotaged the military, so let's do this. List all. Send them off on a campaign. Send them off on a rampage. We want cash, and we want a lot of it. Alright, go get them, boys.
It is an honor to be part of this expedition. We will prevail.
crossbowmen are off.
Time to dish out some swift eternal punishment of our own.
And catapults.
We'll have these enemy walls reduced to rubble in no time.
Right, all of our military forces have been dispatched, along with Huang Di. We just need to keep an eye on him so that we keep him happy.
You must relax.
Alright, how's the temple coming along? Still need wood. Those guys are a little bit shorter of a walk. Build some bridges in there, that way we can get our lumber faster. What a warehouse. Come on, guys. Let's go to the temple. Temple needs wood. No? Ah, stop wood exports. Good idea. I think we can do that. Let's see. Anybody moving over there? Not yet. Where are we selling wood here? Wood, stop selling. Kind of force it in there that way. Oh, we've conquered them. All right, they owe us tribute. Try to improve these houses as best we can. We don't have an acupuncturist nearby, that's true. There we go. Make this neighborhood a little bit nicer. Plenty of salt. Alright, let's see. We've got wood at the temple. Which means we'll happily go back to selling wood. Alright, our victorious warriors have returned. Let's just do this. Oh. Alright, everybody home, guys. I don't think we lost a lot of troops.
Ever vigilant, ever prepared. We are ready for any foe. Hoorah!
Don't know where that guy's going.
For targets. None are in sight.
Send the catapults back. Alright, everybody's coming back home. Hope we didn't lose too many. There's still a catapult that's out here somewhere that might be a little lost. Have to find them. Unless maybe we did lose them. Nope, maximum number of soldiers. There we go. Send those guys home. Oh, we need more carpenters. Maximum number. Did we lose anybody in this assault? I don't think we lost anybody. Perfect. No soldiers lost. Now, they're not really thrilled about losing, but we'll send them some stone, they'll get over it. Stop manning the towers. Our carpenters are hard at work. Meanwhile, we're getting close to that cash limit.
Did you have everything?
Yes. Spinning plates, books to dive through, tables to balance on. We got it all.
We had some houses fall down here again. It's a nice neighborhood, too. Alright, a little bit of a population slump. Okay. Looks like the ancestral diviner needs to make a stop. Tribute paid. There we go. Get a couple extra strings of cash there.
Ow!
You're okay. Try it again. Concentrate.
Try to get an ancestral shrine over there. Alright. Tent, we can fix that. Send some bolts of silk.
That's you.
What do we need here? More carpenters. Stop selling wood. Clear some of that out. We've got a huge amount of tea, though. How much tea are we buying? Use that to 6. Don't need all that much tea.
The merchant treats us like we're barbarians from the north.
Alright, just need treasury to grow a little bit more, and then we need to finish up our temple. So far, everyone's in a good mood with us, which is a good thing. Appeal of the neighborhood increases. What more do you want? Confucius.
Knowing is not as good as loving. Loving it is not as good as delighting in it. To study and not think is a waste. To think and not study is dangerous.
I always love that quote. Study and not think is a waste. Think and not study is dangerous. Alright, carpenters are hard at work. Oh, does he increase tax revenue? Oh, Confucius, come on back here. What can we give you? How about some tea? Let's see. Confucian, he also started his career as a tax collector, so he boosts tax offices, ancestral shrines, and musical schools. He's a scholar walker. He acts as a diviner. He can bless a tax office. There we go. Tax revenues are increased without additional penalty to popularity. Alright, well, let's get him back. Right now, we're just trying to get more revenue. Another paper maker. Clear out some of the hemp that we've got. Turned off our wood, so hopefully we'll get some coming here. Run out of space for carved jade.
Confucius says, "He who keeps the old akimbo and adds new knowledge is fit to be a teacher."
And the towers. Alright, here's what we need. We need wood, we need clay, and we need ceramics. There's Confucius. Alright, so we need to build a new guild. See how Confucius is doing.
To study and not think is waste. To think and not study is dangerous.
We'll keep him exalted.
Very skilled.
Actually, let's have him... Actually, no, he walks like a scholar, so... Put him down here so that he touches all the fancy houses.
Stop, stop, stop. Remember, you must be the emperor. Be the emperor.
We'll just set him to patrol.
Okay, I got the plate. Can you juggle? You're okay. Try it again. Concentrate.
How are we doing on our goals? Just need that treasury in the Grand Temple. We've got carpenters on the site, we just need clay. Which means they should probably stop selling any clay. There we go. There's clay on its way.
The old akindle and adds new knowledge is hidden to the future.
We're 3/4 of the way toward our dollar goal, even more so than that now. Just need to keep getting some more here. We've got an influx of carved jade that we just don't know what to do with. Make some room there. Alright. Confucius should still be walking around. Happy New Year. Population milestone hit 5,000 people. One of the largest cities I've built. Tribute paid, thank you.
Don't worry. Very skilled.
Try to keep Confucius around as long as we can. And we are chock full at the trading station there. Crossbowmen are taking care of the vulture that was plaguing all of my walkers earlier. Lots of unemployment. We are manning the towers. Turn on the rice paddies here. Hit the salt mine, or I'm sorry, the salt mines. Not the rice, that's definitely not water. Actually, it would be good here. That way we can kind of connect both halves. That way you don't have to go all the way around. Finally put that road in. Thus we can go straight across the lake as opposed to having to go all the way around it. having fun collecting taxes for us.
He who keeps the old akindle and adds new knowledge is fit to be a teacher.
Alright, what else does the temple need? Alright, 2 ceramics workers. We've got one on site right now. The city's doing pretty good so far. Almost made it. Okay, we got some of the roof tiles done there. Go, add a couple houses. Let's keep Confucius happy. Bolsters our treasury here. We're in good standing with the rest of the world here. Everyone pretty happy with us. Not just the waiting game. Waiting for those trading caravans to come on in.
Energy flow along the city's meridians is exquisite.
Need that carpenter? Trade this out for a ceramics guild. Build it in the same footprint there. Whoa! Fancy houses falling down. Not good. There we go. He's getting a little worried there. Confucius, why are we out of the salt mine? Let's keep you in the housing developments. There we go, we're getting the roof tiles all complete. Looking pretty sharp. Another carpenter guild going. Come on, guys.
I go, the harder it gets.
Like I'm running out of warehouse space again. Clear up some silk space. Alright, we're almost to our 200,000 strings of cash. Tribute paid, thank you. That looks like some wood coming up for the Grand Temple. Almost made it. Alright, wood's been deposited. Carpenters are en route.
Off to the monument with my wood chisel and claw. A lot of boring work to do here.
Looking pretty nice. We're getting close to having it done. Make sure we keep Confucius happy. Alright, we've almost made our strings of cash requirement here. Just need 1,000 or so to go.
Living in the city is close to Nirvana.
If I gather the iron ore that will be used to make more bricks. My job is secure.
Oh yeah, definitely. Now that helped access so you don't have to go all the way around, take all the streets. Now I've just got a direct path through, so you see it's actually being used quite a bit by immigrants, and then also by food warehouse deliverymen. They're coming up here to visit the warehouse and the food shop. Stop by the old mill. Make sure we keep Confucius appeased. Actually, go. Alright, so our cash is good. Thank you, Confucius. Blocks of stone and masons. Turn off these. I was going to say, we have plenty of blocks of stone. We should not have a problem there. Designed the Oasis so that you could only be done with a ferry. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, that way you can actually get across the map a little bit more efficiently. We'll have her bless a inspector tower to upgrade it. go. Yeah, I like that. That design is pretty good. 'Cause in the beginning, you really had to be careful with how you laid out your roads, and that's why I have some of these kind of wacky roads that go off around because you've got the water and some of the rocky terrain. So you could access the whole map, but it's kind of a roundabout way. We get to see some stone coming up. There's another block. 400 more coming. Say, should be no excuse here. We've got plenty of stone. Stop selling stone. Push it all toward the monumental project. That's all we're waiting on, folks. Grand Temple Complex. We're real close. 3 more blocks of stone. We've got masons out in full force.
I could bless the well so the people will have clean water and better health.
Is there a well nearby? I don't have one nearby, but there's one right down there.
As the goddess of mercy, I hear their cries and am filled with compassion.
Alright, here we go. 3 more blocks of stone. Where is it coming, guys? Stone? Anyone? Not seeing any coming. There's some stone.
Feels like I've been pushing this load. I feel all
Where's this
day.
guy going?
Higher I go.
Going to the warehouse. Nope, now he's getting redirected. Ah, that would be helpful. Because if we take a look... Buddhist deity, hear the prayer. She can have the cost of wells, gardens, flowering trees, pavilions, tai chi ponds, gardens. Bless a well and houses, lower their unrest level. Halves how much it costs for you to bribe invaders away, and how much you have to pay tribute to an overlord. Ah, that's handy. Especially if you get conquered or want to avoid being conquered. Clear out some tea. Tribute paid, thank you. 8 masons left. Temple's coming together pretty nicely. All of the victory requirements have been met, so just need to get the masons in. There we go. Monument complete. Grand Temple Complex complete. Alright, victory conditions have been met. We just got to sit on it now for a month. And hope that we don't lose any people. And let's see how we did. There we go. Yeah, thanks, Tim. We made it all the way to the end. Assuming that I'm able to hold... Oh, no. I just dipped under just at the very end. Can't quite claim victory yet. Well in there, but square that off. There we go. Alright, well, while we wait for that, we can turn off some of our guilds here. There's no more monuments to build. Appeared. Flowers. Right, we're close. What's going on here? Herbalist. Where is Shaman here? We can send him over. We're in a bit of a population slump. Right as I finish the Grand Temple, I've got a... What is going on here? Missing something?
New knowledge is fit to be a teacher.
Alright, well, we were so close to winning. Now we've just got to wait a little while longer. And there we go, a shaman's enemies, complete. Here we go. As a true leader and friend, you accepted the shaman's enemies as your own. This loyalty must surely have enhanced your karma and aligned with Great Buddha's will. The final outcome was that your strategy has successfully defended Yin. The rebels rose up at Ying and captured many other cities, but Tang eventually rallied and defeated them. The rebels fled east, and when he died in 884 of the Common Era, the rebellion ended. Alright. So the Emperor escaped capture by the rebels and returned to Chang'an. He sent you thanks for your loyalty during this dark time. He's granted you the title of Governor of the Northwest, which may be passed on to your heirs. Oh, there we go. Fancy title. Alright, he sent a new message. Through your efforts and the great Buddha's plan, my enemies have evaporated like water. I invite you to climb up to my shrine. We will share a drink to celebrate the rebirth of Yin and to our everlasting friendship. And a score there of 9,511 for the endgame. How about that? Alright. We've got the post-game. Here we go. Alright, the Emperor did order the persecution of Buddhism in the 9th century CE, but in spite of this, the religion survived in China. Let's see, the rebellion occurred historically from 874 to 884. The rebellion was unable to overthrow the Tang, but it did severely weaken it, and the dynasty finally collapsed in 907. Congratulations on successfully completing this campaign. For design notes, background information, general play tips, and mission hints about this campaign, you can look in the README text file that you received with the download. Alright. Well, we've reached the end. We've finally finished the campaign. I've finally made it all the way to the end. Thank you for everyone for your help along the way. I do appreciate it. And thank you so much for joining us here on this journey here. And special thanks to Tim, who put this campaign together. Definitely a really fun campaign, and I enjoy playing some Emperor, especially with some new content. You know, for a game that came out in 2002, to have some new content, a new campaign to play, always a lot of fun, and great community there on the Emperor Facebook page. So, with that, we're going to exit the game here. I will bid you all good night, and we will see you next stream. Have a good one.